What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Lewis, and on today's video we are going to be reviewing the recently announced Hammer Special Effect. And this bowling ball is automatically going to have a super high bar just because it's using that effect nameplate. And if it's a hammer ball and if it has the effect name on it, it has to be good. There's just no way around that. Before we get into any more details, please consider subscribing to the channel. We're on the way to the next big major milestone, which I cannot get there without you. And if you'd like to order this ball or the ball spinner that the ball is sitting on or any of my chamois, use the links down below in the description. If you'd like to order this jersey or any of the polos or jerseys or shirts that I wear in my videos, efx.co, promo code Napoles10, they get you 10% off your entire order. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about this special effect. It is the same, it's the Huntsman core that was in the regular effect, not the effect tour. Okay, so that's the first caveat, that it's the stronger core, not that more Tor low RG core. So in 15 pounds, that Huntsman core has an RG of 2.47, max differential of 0.050, and an intermediate differential of 0.017. So a very strong, early rolling, high flare potential core. All of that is wrapped around the HK22 Cohesion Solid that comes out of box at the factory compound finish. So this is actually a polished, solid bowling ball. And I think that they went in that direction for a few different reasons, and I'm not speaking for them, right? I don't know any of this for sure, but all of the HK22 Solid bowling balls have all been kind of clean through the fronts, been kind of quick, and I haven't matched up really with a whole lot of them. So the fact that this is just the HK22 Cohesion, no other additive, and then they polished it, leads me to believe that this ball is going to be pretty clean through the fronts and is going to be pretty quick down lane. And I'm hoping that that's going to be the case. With the layout, I went with the same layout that I had on my other effect that I really liked, being 5x4x3. Let me know in the comments, guys, are you guys excited for this special effect? Why or why not? I really like the colors. I think that it has to be good, because if it's an effect and it's not good, it's kind of a red flag, if you know what I'm saying. It has to be good. We're going to be here on lane 63 at South Point on a extremely mildly transition house shot. I'm going to review one video before I get to this, but because it's polished, should be fine. We'll see you on the lanes. All right, so this is going to be the first shot here with the Hammer Special Effect. After warming up, I decided I'm going to shoot this one on the fresh, because the other ball was probably a little bit better in a little bit of transition. It was a little quick. This one was a little bit smoother than the other ball that I'm reviewing. So we're going to do this. This is the fresh here, basically. So we're going to start pretty far left. Like I said, this high end of the house tends to be pretty hook friendly here. Oh, way to kick out that 10. As you can see, just based on that first shot that you guys are seeing, plus all the other shots that I've thrown off camera, it is pretty clean and it is pretty quick down lane, but it's not like super quick down lane. It still has those tendencies of a solid. And I go like this because I've always said that the cover stock designators really don't matter. This is a solid, but it acts more like a traditional pearl, if you will. I don't think that this is going to be a ball that I'm going to throw too much on the fresh, just because of how clean that is through the front and how quick it is. I think that with the out-of-box finish, this is going to be a ball I'm going to throw more in a little bit of transition, I'd imagine. Let's go back to that same spot. Try to repeat here. Got that in a little bit. Yeah, and it, you know, like it kind of just glides through that oil. 2 shots in for you guys. This is a good ball, right? I mean, it's an effect. It has to be good, like I said in the intro. Let me tighten my shoes a little bit. And I would like to throw this ball in a separate video with a little bit of surface, like really just knocking the shine off of this and seeing if it still has a lot of those HK22 Solid characteristics that I didn't like. But this really seems to be one of the HK22 Solids that I really do like, and I think it's because of that cohesion additive. So let's just keep going here. I really like the way the colors swirl down lane as well. I know that's something I don't really talk about in the videos. It's like purple, black, a little bit of orange. Really like the way the aesthetics of this ball. And you know, shelf appeal matters, believe it or not. Oh, I got that right. Oh, wow. That 6-pin is putting in work 3 shots in. And I think that is where the characteristics of the Solid really start to shine. Because if this was like an asymmetric pearl or something that's really quick down lane and I get it right like that, it's very easy for that to like big 4 through the middle because there's a lot of friction out there. So the fact that it came off of it nice and smooth is really a good thing and a testament to how strong this ball really is. So I'm thinking maybe this could be one of those shiny balls you throw on the fresh. I could be resending my words here. Because it's quick, but it's not like overly quick. I'm seeing like this is something that maybe I could throw on the fresh. And maybe, just maybe, I'll throw it in league tonight because this is for sure going to be the first video that I show of all of these new releases. So maybe I'll throw this tonight in league. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that happen. Yeah, wow, that's, I mean, I think we're 3 for 4 or 3 for 3 or 4 for 4 to start so far. And the ball seems to be doing the right thing. It seems to, like I said, not be overly quick. You know, it's early, but it's not super early. It's clean, but it's not super clean. Like, you know, like sometimes the companies will put like a chart, like, oh, super high would be quick, super low would be early and smooth. It seems to be like right in the middle of everything except for hook potential. This is definitely a high hook potential bowling ball. This is not like a weak ball or anything like that. This is gonna be one of those like big, strong bowling balls. And listen, it's a hammer ball, it's an effect, it has cohesion, it's HK22, like, it's too many good things going for it here. And let me know if you guys appreciate these one takes. My body doesn't, but if you guys do, I'll keep them coming. Oh, I got that in. Yeah, it's very, very versatile. I know you guys are saying, oh, the house shot, blah, 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 blah. I can only bowl on the house shot because here at South Point, they don't put anything else out there. All I can do is keep shooting videos here and noticing the differences. I know that when I throw other asymmetric solids and I miss in, there's no hold. This, because of the polish, there is hold. So that's a good thing. Use it to your advantage. Once that goes away, I don't know what's gonna happen, but for right now, it's good. And again, we're just gonna keep going here. I can really appreciate that I have hold in and I have bounce right. Definitely can appreciate that. There we go. Yeah, I lost track already. It's maybe 7 in a row, 8 in a row to start this video, and I'm impressed. I mean, it's a strong core, obviously. If you want to compare it directly to the effect, because it has the same core and basically the same formula for the cover stock, just the effect is a pearl, special effect is a solid. If I'm just comparing them side by side, there's gonna be a lot of similarities. I think that if I'm being hypercritical, the special effect is gonna be a little bit earlier, a little bit smoother, maybe even a little bit stronger because it wants to pick up a little bit sooner, where that effect, the original effect, wants to be just a little bit cleaner and definitely quicker down lane. And that is a true like pearl solid comparison because it's the same formula. The only difference is that one's a solid versus one is a pearl. And yeah, I mean, color me impressed. I like what I'm seeing. Oh, I haven't said that in a while. I like what I'm seeing. and I think that this is going to go into my ball of the year race, right? Every month I'm doing my favorite balls of the month. I think that this one can easily be in that conversation, just based on what I'm seeing here right now. I'd like to throw it in league a little bit more, or not a little bit more, just a little bit, to see if I still feel the same way. Oh, okay, yeah, I knew that was not gonna strike because I kind of came around that one a little bit slow, really came around it, but it's okay. You know, it's this is why I've been doing a lot more of these one take videos, so that we can really see, hey, like what happens shot to shot. And that's why I don't really want you to believe me when I tell you a ball's good or a ball's bad or anything like that. Every Tuesday night we do a live stream in league, and basically what I'm throwing in league is the good stuff. If I'm throwing it in league, it's not a bad bowling ball. But that was, you know, that last shot there, 100% operator error. My elbow got out a little bit, really spun that, so it's not really, I mean, obviously it's in the video, but that's not a ball thing. That was a Lewis thing. So no move off that, except physically. Just make sure that elbow stays in. And then the elbow gets out again. You know, when it rains, it pours. I was throwing it really, really good at the start of the video. And then when it rains, it pours. Now it's a little bit in my head. But still good things. I'm not gonna make a move. Sorry, my shoes are a little loose. I'm not gonna make a move off me throwing a bad shot. And that's the pressure of doing these one takes. See how long we're into this one take, by the way. Oh, 9 minutes in. I think I got a couple more minutes in me. Let's just make sure that we're physically good. And like I said, this is why I don't love doing the one takes, because it's shot after shot after shot. You start to get a little bit tired. And bowling is not normally at this pace. Let's make a good shot here. I would argue that physically that was a worse shot than the two before, because I got to the line all wonky, but my elbow was in, I was a little bit more forward, I didn't come around it, and the ball just did the right thing. Let me know in the comments though, seriously, if you guys are liking what you're seeing out of this ball. I think that just based on what I'm seeing here, I think that the masses are gonna like this ball. And for those of you who have already commented something about throw it like a man, one-handed, blah, 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 blah. Listen. I see you. I hear you. I'm working on some stuff to start doing reviews one-handed and two-handed. But for now, just stick around. But the one-handed reviews are coming, I promise you. Bang! Oh, see, I got a little confident, and then that's what's gonna happen. Morning. We're gonna reset that rack. I'm gonna move in a little bit because that was the first time that I threw a good shot that wrapped 10. So I don't make moves off bad shots. That was a good shot. Time to move, time to test it a little bit. I actually don't even know who that mechanic is. I'm filming on a different day than normal. I normally film on Sundays. Today's Saturday. There's like nobody in here, which is really nice. Typically I can't film on Saturdays though, because they have sweepers basically every weekend. And then today there is one, but not till later. So they gave me the green light to film a little bit. So we're gonna make like a 3-in-1 move in here. So not a huge move, but I think it'll be enough to kick out that 10 pin. Oh, got that right. Let's see. Bang. Again, not a huge move, but it was definitely one that was big enough to kick out that 10 pin. And it was the first time I did like a trajectory change in this video. So that's always going to be the first shot's always going to be a little wonky. So we're just gonna keep going now. Hopefully the mechanic doesn't mind being on camera. In the chat, say, "What's up, mechanic?" And if you know his name, shout him out because he was very nice. He said good morning when he walked by, waited for me to throw the shot, and now he's gonna be famous on YouTube. Well, I don't know about famous, but he's gonna be on YouTube. Let's go back to that same spot. Oh, did not like that shot. Kind of missed in a little bit, kind of spun that one a little bit, but now it tells me I'm definitely in the right spot. I'm gonna check to see how long this has been going now because I don't want to make this video too long. And ultimately, I think that we've seen everything that we need to see about this special effect. We got lined up in the beginning, the lanes transitioned, and they told me, hey, time to move in. I moved in, the ball still looks good. There's really not much else you can do in a review, especially bowling by yourself. In league, there's 7 other people on the lane, a lot more transition, but by yourself, the best you can hope for is get lined up, see that first transition, make a move, see if the ball is versatile enough to make that move. And I think that we're at check here with the special effect. We got lined up, it looked really good. The lane transitioned a little bit, and it looked really good. So we're at about 14 minutes here on this one take. So this will probably just be the last shot here. And then let me know again what you're thinking about this ball. See if we can end it here on a banger. Yeah, I mean, I'm very impressed. Just based on those last couple shots, basically after that 10 pin, it tells me that this ball is versatile, that I can move in and continue to chase it. It's not gonna be one of those balls where you can only throw it till the transition hits. This seems like a ball that's gonna be pretty versatile. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video. We were reviewing the all new Hammer Special Effect. For those of you who didn't watch the intro, same Huntsman core, so like 247, 050, 017, wrapped around the HK22 Cohesion Solid that comes out of box at it's polished. So let me know in the comments what you think about this ball. You like it, you don't like it. We'll see you on the next one.